Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Elena, and this is The Organized Money, where we talk about organizing your life, your work, and your money. In today's video, I wanted to share with you my current planner setup. We are halfway through the year. It is about to be July, so I wanted to show you what I am currently using and my current setup, just in case you are thinking of switching it up for the rest of the year. So let's go ahead and get started. The very first thing I have on top is my pen case, and I'm sharing this one with you because I usually get a lot of questions on it. The very first thing I have in here in the pocket is all of the pens that I am currently using, and I'm just using different colors of the same pen. This is the Papermate Ink Joy 0.7 pen. It is my absolute favorite pen. I have used this pen and the Sharpie Fine Point pen probably for the past 3 or 4 years. Not going to change anytime soon because I really just love the way that this pen writes. It's a gel writing, so it's pretty smooth, and I just love the way my handwriting looks with this particular pen. In the inside, I have some scissors. I also have this tool that I will use to pick off my stickers. I have whiteout, and then I also have some highlighters in the back here. And if you're interested in this pen case, I did get it from Amazon, so I will have that one linked below as well. The next thing that I have here is my classic size planner, which is my daily planner and also my notebook. When you first open this one up, it does have my Tom 90 cover. Even though this is my daily planner, I still just had this cover in here, so I wanted to use it. And then we have my daily planner. So my daily planner is one where I will kind of rewrite or replan my day. I don't use it every single day, but every now and then I will kind of get in a loop where I feel like I need it. And that is usually if I'm having a really busy day, or if my day is going to need some rescheduling, then I will use this planner. So these are all of the pages that I have used so far this year in the classic size. I've also used it in the letter size as well, but lately I have been sticking to the classic size. So for the month of June, I did use it for the 10th, the 14th, the 15th, the 21st, the 26th, the 29th, and the 30th. So as you can see, I will use it sparsely throughout the month as I need it, and then I have a bunch of other pages in here for the month of July. After my daily planner, we do go into my notebook. The very first section is for clients, so anytime I am having a client meeting, I will just kind of jot down different notes from that meeting. The next tab is additional meetings that are not client related, but just additional things that I need to do. So I will usually drop in here other additional meetings that I might be having for church or with brands. That will go in this particular section. After this, I do have my scripts, and my scripts are what I will use in order to plan out different videos that I want to film, and I will just add it into this section, and usually I will write in red when I have actually filmed the video. So this is a great way for me to stay on top of the different things that I want to talk about and film for my channel. After this section, I do have my reading section, and this is where I will take the notes from the current book that I am reading. I am currently reading Order from Chaos, which is this book by Jacqueline Paul. I am really enjoying this one, and I am planning on adding in some sticky tabs and some highlighters. So y'all let me know if y'all want to see how I mark up, annotate, and do different things with my books. But I do like to take notes on different things that I'm reading every single morning, because I will take 20 minutes out of my morning within my morning routine in order to read something. And the last section in my notebook is my routines, and I have shared these sheets with you all before, but these are all of the routines that I want to do throughout my week or throughout my day or possibly my month. Just different things that I have in here, and it really helps me to stay on top of all of the things that I need. Now, I know most of these by heart, but I do like to have them in here just in case I forget anything or I want to refer to them. The last thing I have in here is a folder, just in case I want to drop in any stickers, and that is it for my daily planner slash notebook. I don't plan on making any changes to this one for the month of July. I mainly just use it as I need it because its main function is a notebook. So I don't usually have to set it up or do anything. I just use the pages as I need them. The next planner in my system is my main planner, which is my Tom 90 planner. My Tom 90 planner is a letter size planner, and this one is the one that I customized to help me to organize my entire life. I have my Tom 90 cover, and then we have my future planning section, which is really my memory keeping section. So I will just usually add in different stickers, different pictures from my phone into this section, and then I will just usually write down a little note reminding myself of what we did this month as a family. It is a great way for me to stay on top of our memories and just remind myself to take pictures. After this, we do have my planning routine here, and then the very first section is my weekly section. I have an overview page where I just have a highlighted view of the month, goals that I have, events that I may need to attend, the book that I'm currently reading for the month, and any additional things that I know I need to do for the month. I will usually add them here and then check them off as I need to. After this, we do have my monthly calendar, and on my monthly calendar for my catch-all planner, this is where I am keeping the hub of everything that I need to do. So anything that is business related, social media related, personal related, all of that will go in this planner, and then I will add in more details in the other planners. So this is the hub. This is the spot where I will go if I need to know if I am free for a particular event, because everything is on this page. After this page, we do have my weekly planner. I have not set it up for next week as of yet, but I am planning on doing that later on today. But this hourly planner is one that I have used for a couple of years now, and I am still going to be using it in the month of July. The next section that I have in here is my to-do section, and in this section, I have mainly dedicated this one to my business, as I will add in all of my analytics and goals and different things that I want to do within my business. I do have some personal things that I need to do here and there, but for the most part, this planner is dedicated to my business. The monthly calendar is where I will chart out all of my content. So I am going to write out anytime I'm going to go live on YouTube, any videos that I want to do, classes for Organize You, or any additional events that might be coming up for my business. I will add it on here along with my catch-all. So my catch-all planner will have just kind of an overview, but here I will add in way more details of the different things I am planning on posting. For my weeks in this planner, it is a vertical style planner, so I will chart it out based on what I need to do in different areas of my life. So usually it is business and social media related, personal related, and church related, and I will just jot down different things that I need to do in all three of those areas of my life. The next section in here is a bottom tab, and my bottom tabs is where I will keep all of my inserts that I need for my planner. So the first bottom tab that I have is my habit tracker, and this is where I will list out all of the habits that I have for the upcoming week, and then I will just check them off as I need to. So I do have a couple of these sheets in here, and this is a great way for me to stay on top of my weeks and stay on top of all of the routines and different things that I need to do. So I will usually add my routines here and check them off. After this section, I have another bottom tab, which is my future dated section, and this is for my future calendar. So because my planner only has 1 month, I only have 1 month of my weekly calendar in here and 1 month of my to-do planner in here. So I use my future dated section as a way for me to keep up with what's coming up in the future months. So I'm going to add on here August, September, October, November, and December on these calendars. That way I am able to keep up with what's coming up for the next 6 months or so. After my future dated section is my social media section, and this is where I am just charting out what I want to do on social media throughout the week. So usually when I'm doing my planning for social media, I will do it on this page, but when I have decided what I am actually going to post, I will put it in my to-do planner. So I have a section in my to-do planner that is dedicated to my business and social media, but this is where I will do the pre-planning for social media, media, and then I will add what I actually posted inside of my to-do planner. So I have a couple of these sheets in here in order to keep up with the next couple of weeks. And then the next bottom tab I have in here, which I think is my last bottom tab, is my reading tracker. And I have shared with you all my reading tracker before, but this is where I will just keep the pictures of the different books that I am currently reading. So these are all of the books that I have read so far this year, including the one that I am currently reading. And after I finish it, I will add in the date that I've completed it. This just allows me to see how often I am getting through a book, how long it takes me from the last book I have read, and really just staying on top of my reading. The next section is my faith section, and I am planning on doing way more content around how I organize my faith, but how I use my overview page, I plan out the different things that I want to study within my Bible study every single week. So the very first week I did encouragement, the second week I did on not giving up, the third week on isolation, and I plan on doing the fourth week this weekend. But I like to keep my topics on this page. It's just a great way for me to see the different things that I have studied. And then on the next page, I am writing out the verse of the day. This is where I'm going to look at the verse of the day in my YouVersion Bible app, and I'm going to add it into my faith planner. It's just a great way for me to be writing down and looking at scripture every single day. And then I have my actual Bible studies, and that correlates to the different topics that I have here. So I have scriptures related to encouragement in the first week, and then I did scriptures on not giving up, and then the third week was on isolation. So I like to color code definitely when it comes down to these sections. I don't really use the color codes in the other sections of my planner, but in this section, that's where all of these colors really come in. So I really like being able to do this. It makes it more colorful, and it really makes me want to open up my planner and look at it. After my faith section, this was the end of June, so I do have July in here. I did pop it in here. I knew I wanted it in here for the month of July, but after this section, we go into my budget section. So my budget section is one that I do need to set up, but I do have it in here for the month of July, and this is where I'm just adding in my calendar, all of my paycheck budgets, my monthly budgets, my expense tracker, and my checking in with my money at the end of the month. So I love having this in here as well. That way I can lightly look at this planner every single morning as I am going through my morning routine. This is a part of my morning routine. And this is it for my current setup. I feel like I have simplified my system over the past couple of months. Every now and then I will switch it up. I might try some new things, but then I usually always end up coming back to this same type of system. I think the biggest changes that I have made so far is no longer using a separate notebook for my brainstorming process. I mainly will do my brainstorming now in the scripting section of my notebook, because most of the time my brainstorming is related to scripts, or I may also do it in the meeting section, just depending on what I am trying to look at or brainstorm about. But other than changing up my brainstorming notebook and adding in my daily section into the classic instead of the letter size, everything else is pretty much the same. But I ultimately feel like if my system isn't broke, then I'm not going to try and fix it. I have been loving this system. It has been working for me, so I'm going to continue to use this system. So y'all let me know in the comments below, have you made any changes to your system? How is your system working for you? Are you going to be using the exact same thing for the rest of the year, or are you switching it up? I would love to hear from you, and until next time, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.